which country is that? Bola, come here. Bola, come.
Oh! Now, personally, I couldn't care about your tantrums, Karen. You can shout all you want, call me all sorts of names. You could even jam a whole jalapeno up my ass. I couldn't give two craps about it. But when you attack defenseless creatures that can't call on your bullshit, that's where I draw the line. And that line goes straight from my foot to your face. But hey, it's the internet, you're lucky, right? All that's gonna happen to you is being known as that crazy lady in New York. But what sets apart this specific Karen is that she doesn't go to the point of just laying on the floor in a Victoria's Secret, just crying over, I guess, about filming her. Oh no, this one actually actively tries to endanger life itself. And for anyone worried, even though I most likely already posted in the beginning of the video, there's no shocking content here. She didn't succeed at doing what she thought it would work out. As you would assume, Karens don't have the best ideas in the world, and they're terrible at executing them, which is double stupid. But yeah, I caught up this video and I thought that, hey, since we are on this spree of like crazy Karens this week, why not just add one to the pile? I never heard of a leash in the city. So we start off with a point. Here's the thing, I'm gonna talk this later, alright? There is two sides to the coin, but let's focus on the Karen now. I'll talk about it later in the video. To all Karens or anyone who finds this adequate, I mean, if you have a complaint, I would much rather for you to be what people traditionally call a snitch and just go straight to the police and just do whatever you have to do instead of causing this public scene. If people are actually doing something wrong and they know it, do you honestly think that your attitude is like, oh, sweetheart, this Karen is right. Maybe we should put a leash on our dog. That's not gonna work out. Also, I just saw that her shirt doesn't cover the, oh my god, that's, I should have not seen that. Also, sorry if I'm sweating like a motherfucker, but it is 30 degrees in this room.
Karen, get your phone now and call the police.
I'm just waiting for him to come by.
And which country should I go back to, Karen?
Oh shit! So this doesn't surprise me, even though, okay, we don't have any certainty that what she said before, but presenting that the stereotypes obviously always have some smidges of truth, you know, there's always a little bit of like real situations where they come from. I would assume that, yeah, I have a strong suspicion that this Karen has a problem, which where does people come from, even though her heritage most likely doesn't come from the United States itself. But hey, they don't care about that, they don't even know half the words that I just mentioned.
Huh? Say it. Now you cat got your tongue?
Cat got my tongue?
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Edit it out. Go ahead, edit.
Edit what out?
Come on, puppy!
What about no?
Oh, no. Oh. This bitch really did that? For those who might have missed, most likely your first thought is like, oh, look at this crazy bitch going in the middle of the street. I wish I was driving there. Yeah, understood. I also thought that. But then I realized like she was going like, come here, boy, come here, boy. She was luring the dog to the street. Actually, that seems like a freeway. Like, it's New York. The roads are complicated to understand what the fuck they are. But that seems like a high-speed kind of thing. Doesn't have a lot of traffic, thank God. But if these dogs don't actually have any training, or in case he's actually not using a leash, and in a kind of fucked up way, she kind of is proving a point with this, but she's not a good person anyway. And again, I'll discuss it later. How fucked up you have to be in the head to do this kind of shit? You're literally luring a dog that has nothing, like, it's not his fault of what his owners could have possibly done anyway. You're luring a dog to the middle of the street. What the fuck is wrong with the dog? Didn't do anything. The dog is just chilling, living, not understanding why this human is barking at another human in a way that you are. Even the dog is confused, most likely.
You know, that's incredible. I'm just passing by, and you're actually trying to instigate the dog to go into the middle of a highway? What kind of problem do you have, lady?
What kind of problem? Where should we start? Entitlement? Poor manners? Doesn't have any fucking clue on how to be an adult? Or a human being in that case, actually, yeah. Just pick your poison.
Like, seriously, put it out there. Put it out there that you can walk around without your dog on a leash.
Karen, I don't think you understand the situation here. People are not gonna really be focused on the fact that these people didn't use a leash on their dog. Most likely, they will see the woman who just tried to kill a fucking dog. Oh, and there you go. So you have confirmation. It's not a big a surprise. This O is to sell for a few more views and hopefully get your subscription too, because I don't know what the fuck I have to do to get your goddamn subscription. I'm sorry, I was employing some Karen tactics to see if those work, but you should totally subscribe to this channel. I don't think I think it's a great idea. But yeah, the traditional go back to your country kind of bullshit. Again, are you surprised?
Oh yeah, which country is that? Bola, come here. Bola, come.
Oh, dude, the fucking restraint on this guy, I'm gonna tell you, she would have absolutely. I'm not gonna advocate violence, but hypothetically, you know what I mean. That's all I'm gonna say, and I think you understand. Like, in what situation she's endangering another life? I don't know about you in this country. Like, killing dogs is kind of a illegal stuff to do. Not only if it is like, we're not gonna mention the fact it's unethical, but I would defend my dog, and you're not gonna do that kind of shit in front of me. What the fuck is wrong with her? In front of the dog's owner doing this shit? How sadistic you have to be? Like, I don't know if I'm overreacting to this, but this is not something that I would ever expect to watch in a Friday, you know?
What happened? Karen, what happened, Karen?
So here we go. We have the... So we have the Karen here intimidating the police because she understands I'm not gonna get what I want.
Have them come over. Have them come over here. Have them come over here, Karen. I'm right here. Have them come over here. Have them come over here. You're harassing them now.
Dude, NYPD is one of the biggest organizations in in law enforcement in the United States. They solve everything from homicides to burglaries to arson. Do you honestly think these cops will even give a fucking finger of attention to your little issue of no leash? When you possibly, like, you try to kill, like, if you show that to the police, if they show that video to the police, you might not get arrested because I don't know about the laws in New York, but, you know, endangering an animal life, I don't know if that's a thing, but they would just not give a crap. They would know what kind of person they're dealing with. They don't have any patience for you. I can see through the window the cop is like, this bitch, not this again. Like, they get, like, assuming New York, yeah, a big city, they must have been getting tired of these calls. Not only you're wasting taxpayers' money, but I mean, give it a break. They leave their cop cars all the time. If they're not leaving, it's because they don't give a crap about what's happening. Just move on. You know you lost when the police just parks up, doesn't even leave the car. They go like, you know what? I can already see. I don't even need to question anyone. I already see what's happening. God damn, Karen. So imagine spending even minutes of your life doing this shit. Like, we always have bad spots in our, like, we always have bad moments in our lives where we were a little bit entitled and stuff like that. But imagine wasting, I don't know how long this took, but at least 2 minutes, because that's the length of the video, assuming that there's way more than that. Even spending 2 goddamn fucking minutes on a complaint, like, I think at the 1 minute mark I'll realize, like, you know what, who am I to just create this issue all of a sudden, right? No amount of pride in this world would make me believe that I need to do this. This is something that is enjoyable, very fun. I could go home and play some GTA or some shit like that, but no, you know what I'm gonna do is call the police, involve myself in a public situation that I don't need to get involved, and try to become what? Wonder Woman? But yeah, going back to what I wanted to say, and this is not to justify what Karen here did, but do put a leash on your dogs. The reasoning is not in a good place. I mean, it's a Karen. But there is a point about leashing your dog, especially in New York, cities like that. That dog could have easily been distracted by something else that wasn't a Karen and actually gone to the road. And I understand there's a lot of dogs that are trained, well trained to have 100% recalls. You know, when you call them, they come back. I know those dogs like that. But no matter how much, like, it will never be as secure as a leash. Please leash your dog. But Karens, this is not your concern, not your business, and surely not the way to do stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and subscribe if you like the style of videos, and I'll see you next time.